who has been terrific for Taylor Jenkins in Memphis, will make the start tonight. As we welcome you to center court, Spiro Ditas, Greg Anthony, the Hall of Famer, Kevin McHale. We'll hear from Dennis Scott. Clippers last in action on Saturday, a home loss to Luke Walton's Sacramento Kings. They were really bad offensively as Paul George gets them off and running with their first point.
I want to see that kind of intensity, as you mentioned, Kevin, as we're getting closer to the postseason.
Yeah, imagine what a little 12-footer, 10-footer does. This is where I want to see the Clippers just be more aggressive in that little semi-break as you see Kawhi pull up for that. I don't know how he shoots a line drive jump shot that's so soft.
Yeah. Think about the defense. You got to have a lot of trust, especially when you're being aggressive in terms of playing passing lanes. And he might have got away with a little bit of a...
Do you think? That'd be called a walk.
Well, Doyle hoping to get his offensive game going. Here's Marcus Morris on his first offering of the night.
That's his shot for Marcus, that little fadeaway.
In the teeth of that defense.
You see the shooting numbers by Memphis. They've missed 9 of their first 10 shots. Morris from deep. Everyone talks about his defense, but boy, he's such a skilled offensive player. Who just eyed the drive and kick as Lou Williams has checked into the game for Doc Rivers. Leonard coming hard. Nasty left-handed finish.
Oh my. I didn't see the dunk happening on that drive.
It's strange to see Kawhi, usually so mild-mannered, flailing his arms at the official. Loose ball, another Memphis turnover. Leonard surrounded by 3, scooping it up and in, and a chance at 3 for Leonard.
Getting balls deflected, they're driving into the teeth of that Clippers defense, and there's nothing happening. Boy, as you see Mo Williams come down and drop a 3 on him. Right now, everybody talked about how good can...
And the one guy that can really put pressure on your interior defense, Ja Morant, they've done a terrific job of is Gorgie able to knock down that mid-range. So, you know.
Yeah, Morant still looking for his first field goal. He's 0 for 3 shooting. Here he comes, right through the teeth of the defense, and right on cue, Morant with his first bucket.
His ability,
like a freight train, gets it back. Jam it from deep. Got it.
Ooh. They're not missing many.
No.
They have been on fire here.
As a head coach, trying to lead your guys back.
Or you just get thrown out.
Yeah.
At some point now, you got to yell about a bad call. I'm watching Zion Williamson play the game. So easy. He just absolutely, as you see Montrezl Harrell, they're giving a little sweet kiss off that little jump hook.
Tell you what, though, you got to credit the Clippers with their transition defensively, because they are. That's a great catch there by Harrell and finish.
He's having too much fun.
They are.
So they still have a lot of things to figure out, but boy.
One way to start. That's a beautiful move there by Morant. The other thing is, like, so those shots aren't falling. But can you have this level of intensity defensively for stretches, not just of a game, but, you know, over the course of the season?
They're reaching deep.
Yeah. How about the energy Kawhi Leonard started this game off on both sides of the ball? Nice pass.
Beautiful feed from PG-13. And they build on their lead.
Dylan Brooks, that was a terrific job defensively. Allowed James to come over and get the block. He doesn't get the layup there, but that attack allowed for the offensive rebound. So
Taylor Jenkins just looking for any kind of a bit of juice. Morant, right on cue. The electricity in his game, something to behold. Quick timeout taken by Doc Rivers.
He has kind of had his way here with the young Grizzlies tonight.
And this is where he's so comfortable down that post. He's got the turnaround fadeaway, line drive again. He's also got the jump hook.
So much youth and newness and inexperience.
I like the fact that another nice pass there by Paul George getting the paint. I like the fact that his team presses the
Lakers. They say he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks. And Jackson, part of this terrific run that they've been on as the Clippers build on their lead. Together for us, then a couple of more injuries. Of course, Beverly and George with the hamstring, and things kind of fell apart again. And this is not looking like the team that entered the night. Losers of 3 straight and 4 of their last 5 as Marcus Morris gets them to 62 points. Jones, foul line jumper. And Tyus Jones, last season's league leader in assist-to-turnover rate. 3 assists and 1 turnover.
That's amazing.
In February. Morris on a 3, won't go. Zubac's getting his hands dirty.
Zubac
Final 70 seconds before halftime. Jones.
He's giving him a nice boost off the bench. Really,
put your head down and go.
A beautiful backdoor cut by Morant. No one home defensively for the Clippers.
That starts things. You got to stop. You get a layup. Let's see if we get some energy here going by for the Grizz.
Drive and kick. Beverly, corner three, got it.
Again, another.
All of these pieces together. George, Beverly back in the mix. You've got the two new Clips. Marcus Morris as Leonard hits a pretty little floater, and Reggie Jackson.
And then with Morris, he gives you the ability to space it. A little harder to space the floor, though, when they're posted with Zubac, who's on the floor.
Yeah.
Here's Brooks off the run out. Josh Jackson spot up three. They're going to need more from him in the absence of Jaren Jackson, who's out at least the next 2 weeks with that sprained knee. Grizzlies beginning the night at 500, 28-28. 8th place in the West as Morant shows off his offensive arsenal to the entire month. Leonard the kick. Morris, boy, just right down Broadway.
Nice at you.
He's also obviously going to have a very similar role to what he's had on some of those prior teams.
Beautiful looking stroke in Memphis. Is starting to chip away at this Josh Jackson second three-pointer for him in the corporate team. George got off to that really good start. Haven't needed much since. Beverly filling it up from deep. 52% as they have built their lead back to 28. Morant taking flight.
Again, I said it earlier. He can make some shots in the paint. Look at that, and I love the box one. Look at this shot he takes. Draws the contact, one-hands it, gets it up on the glass. He just finishes so well, and bad pass there by Kawhi.
Brooks up top for Jackson. What a connection between those two. Timeout taken by
like
Doc Rivers.
Completely different.
He was like a little brother. Everyone always wanted to talk about the comparisons between he and I. I just wanted to talk about Kobe. I'll have to look at another crime meme for the next. I told my wife I wasn't going to do this because I didn't want to see that for the next 3 or 4 years. That is what Kobe Bryant does to me.
And the connection between Kobe and this city of LA. Maybe we'll never see a connection like that again between star player and city. Just so much raw emotion the last couple of weeks. And
Evolution.
Watched him raw.
Exactly.
They got to see him fail early in his career.
Exactly.
You know, that's where he and I think Dirk are the two guys as Kawhi continues to put on the clinic. A little bit different connection with that fan base.
Well, nice ball movement. It winds up in the hands of Josh Jackson.
That's how Memphis normally plays.
Generation of stars, guys. What a promising future he has in front of him.
How'd that pass get through?
Well, it did.
Everybody got a hand on it.
Jordan Bell has checked into the game. He's playing with his old OU, or Oregon teammate, I should say, Dylan Brooks. And Memphis just trying to diligently and
running in transition. You throw it back to him for a catch and shoot transition three.
First three of the night for Jang and Harrell with the answer for the Clippers.
I don't know how
Would rebound it and go block shots, but he's really, really improved his offensive game. As you finally say, Valanciunas finally gets one to go, and for a guy who shoots a high percentage.
Sight for sore eyes for Clipper fans. Back in the mix. Kyle Anderson. That is the trailer, John Conchar.
He wanted to play him. I think there's an urgency that he knows, and as you see Montrezl Harrell there just taking his time, using his left hand and just being clever.
That was a terrific pass.
Sure was.
Amir Coffey has checked into the game for the first time tonight for Doc Rivers, with the Clippers holding a 30-point lead. Lou Williams, Carter pocket. They're really building something with that dynamic team. You add Andre Iguodala to the mix.
And nobody wants to play the Heat. I'm telling you, you talk about playoff matchups, like you're going like
Fun time of year, final 25 games, 25 at least after tonight for these two teams. As Conjar with a chance at a three-point play, getting some run tonight. Plays a little bit more, doesn't take as many nights off as they try to maintain his health down the stretch.
I tell you one thing, it shows you when you, as a leader, when you
small. I said they signed Jeff Green, which I think was a very good signing for them. Jeff Green's going to be like Taco Fall on that team. Going to stay big. Are they just going to get 12 to 15 to 18 second, offensive rebounds a game, which just gives you so many more possessions. So it'll be interesting.
at a higher level.
On a motion-filled day at Staples that began early this morning with the memorial service honoring the legendary Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter Gianna. It ends with a Clippers victory over the Memphis Grizzlies.